Hello and welcome to another episode of Street Pundits. We're back again with some new, fresh content for you for the streets. I'm here with my usual co-host. I'll start with you, Ben. How you been?
Yes, good as always. Looking forward to the Premier League season. Let's go, man.
And Nosa, I'll come to you. How you been coping? International break, all that good stuff. You've been keeping up with the countries and that?
Yeah, it's been good. It's good. International break, just seeing new, fresh talent, and it's nice to see the boys, isn't it? Just here.
Definitely. Just gonna promote our socials. Just follow us on Twitter at Street_Pundits and follow us on Instagram Street Pundits. And then let's get things going. International break, guys. That stinks, innit?
Smell it, man.
It's decent. Now you get 2 games in a week, innit? That's the only good thing about it, though. Let's be honest.
Bro, 2 games that are just they're just horrible. I don't know if it's England or it's just more time. I just wish just don't come out of any injuries more time. That's what I'm thinking, fam.
It's pre-season, though. This one's pre-season, definitely.
Yeah, that's what it definitely feels like that.
It's so dead. Let me be honest. It's so slow. Everything's slow.
They think it was weird that we had Liverpool had a friendly against MK Dons on Saturday, and then England was playing at the same time. So we had a front 3 of Mane, Salah, Firmino. Then we had a back 4 of Milner, Kamatio, it was just random. So it was obviously Van Dijk, Trent, obviously away in it. So it's just. Yeah, it's weird.
But I think it was only the European teams that was on break, you know?
That
was on international duty.
Mostly. Chelsea playing. Did you get to watch any of Ziyech and Werner? And was you impressed by their performances?
I watched Werner. I think he scored a goal against Spain. It was a decent goal. I didn't watch Ziyech.
Even in your friendlies, I think they played
Brighton, against Brighton. He got a good boxing to Hudson Odoi, but it was a miss hit from Hudson Odoi. I just got set for Werner. So that was the only piece of action I saw from Ziyech and Werner. And with Havertz, I haven't really seen much of him. You know, he just went back to the camp for Germany. So that's about it.
I don't think we talked about the Havertz signing yet. So obviously he signed for you guys for. Well, I don't know what is it like. I think it's 70 million and then add-ons of
plus 20 million add-ons or something like that. I don't know. There's so many complications with signings these days.
I feel like it's one of them ones that if he does badly, everyone's gonna say 90 million. Oh, you paid 90 million for him, 100 million for him. But then if he does well, it's you only got it for 70 million. So it's fun. Well, so what do you think of the Havertz signing, and where do you think he's gonna play? What's the verdict?
I think it's a good signing for us, but I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's he's a stamp of a big name status signing, if you know what I mean. Like the signings we had in the past, we bought world class players like Fabregas or.
But people are comparing this signing to Hazard. Would you agree to that?
No. Hazard. No, not Hazard. Hazard was of course is the French league, but his name was ringing bells for a good 2 seasons, you know, the whole of Europe wanted him, Real Madrid, Man United and Chelsea was toe to toe on getting him, and obviously Chelsea got him in the end. And I think Hazard, compared to they're around the same age, 21. He was 21 at the time. Yeah. He set a massive footprint in French football. He won the league. He got Player of the Season as well that season. Got most assists, I believe. And people speaking big names of him. So Havertz, no disrespect to Bayer Leverkusen, but he didn't really do much for his team. He lost against Inter in the Europa League. I expected bigger things from him in that game. Was it Inter?
Yeah, what's wrong with Inter?
Yeah. No, but I expect he's a big name status, so I expected bigger things from him in that game. He was silent that game.
Pants, bro. Let's be honest.
What's pants?
That Leverkusen team is pants. Let's be honest. That guy.
They got Diaby. They got Jonathan Todd, all them right there. I'm gapping. Yeah, but you're right. Still, it's not. You can't compare it with the quality of thingy. What do you call it? So yeah, but. Nah, you can't compare Havertz to Hazard, in my opinion. Like
So,
I'm sure both of you would agree.
Cool. Yeah. But where do you think him? Even Ben, you can answer this one. Where do you think he's gonna play? Do you think like? No. Firstly, what do you see as like, Havertz as a type of player? Because obviously yes, I've seen him playing up front for Leverkusen. You've seen him play as the 8. Seen him play as the right. What do you think his best position is? And then where do you think he's actually gonna play for Chelsea?
I think
Is this for me or Ben? Oh.
No, I bet yeah, Ben, and then Nosa can add it as well.
I think it's gonna be midfield three of Kovacic, Kai Havertz, and Mason Mount. You know.
Really?
Let's be honest. That's Frank Lampard's son, bro. You think he's gonna bench him?
No, he's not. He's not. He's gonna find somewhere to play.
We'll even send Havertz on the bench if he has to. It's going to be weird, obviously, but I think Lampard likes playing out of the press like Sarri does. Obviously, he doesn't do it like Sarri. Sarri's more technical with it, but I think that's what he's going to try to do. Like have maybe Kovacic holding and then them two in front of him playing like that. And obviously, Tammy on the bench and and happens up front. It happens.
This guy hates Tammy. He was too happy to say that.
Yeah, that's what I think, isn't it? Really like that.
Fair enough.
No, so what are your predictions for Havertz? What would you say? Would you think he's going to set the season alight? Or
I want him to, but I just can't see it. We've got so many players, like we've got so much talent. Like, and Lampard ain't gonna bench his son. Whatever his nephew, wherever he is, like that hidden relationship they've got. I don't know what it is, but he ain't gonna bench Mount. Like Mount is what he was. I think he was our players season this season. I'm not too sure, but he was in contention to be there. But like Mount, I don't. If we're comparing Mount and Havertz, Havertz has got the upper hand because he's got more quality. He's got more goals to him. And it suits what Lampard wants for the club, and they're very alike in terms of their play style. Hazard and Lampard, you know, make that late run. They could play in that like 10 role.
I mean, Havertz. Did you say Havertz or Hazard?
Yeah, Havertz.
Okay,
yeah. So like, but if you're trying to play Havertz CM, I don't know. I can't see it in CM innit. I can't see Havertz in a CM 8, 10. Yeah, false 9, those type of roles, yeah. So those are the roles I can see him playing in. And obviously, you're going to have to substitute one of the other attacking midfielders, like Mounts.
So like, what about the youth then? What about the youth that you all brought in? And
what about the youth?
So he's brought all these players in. What does that mean for them? I thought it was a youth project. He's trying to bring them in. As soon as he got money,
you know, money blinds everyone, fam. He doesn't know what to do no more.
So Ben, you said no Kante. What happens to Kante then if he's not playing?
He doesn't like Kante. He actually doesn't like Kante. I see it. Like I think he likes like players, midfield players that actually are gonna pass the ball. Kante obviously breaks up the play more time. Yeah. So I don't think he wants to play Kante. He doesn't like him. Let's be honest. He don't like him. If anything, maybe back up. I don't know, but I don't see him playing Kante that much. That's my view anyway, because he didn't play him that much before, innit? But we'll see.
Yeah. No, Kante will play. Kante will play. Like, that's confirmed. Confirmed he'll play.
We'll see. It's interesting. At least you got choices, though. You're getting a goalkeeper now, I heard as well. I'm gonna come to you as our French correspondent. You're getting what's his name, Mendy?
Edouard Mendy.
Yeah, tell us about him. Is he a good goalkeeper? Is he not?
I mean, he only conceded 24 goals last season, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
Considering it's League One and the amount of the quality of like attacking prospects they have, and how bad defense is in League One. You know, that's not too bad for keeper in League One. They came third, qualified for the Champions League, so it's not too bad. And one of his main weaknesses that I saw one of his main strengths, was that he's a good cross collector. And if you compare that to Kepa right now, poor at covering crosses, so true. Poor. So that's one thing that we're looking at. So
Nosa done his due diligence. Nosa done his due. This is why you're a French correspondent. This is why.
This guy's bad. Oh. You actually watched him? Did you actually watch him? Please tell me.
No, you just do your research. Like, come on.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna ask you.
I'm a Street Pundits analyst. No, I've watched 1 or 2 games with, like,
Oh,
when
and
he
what
played,
foot does
but
he
I
kick
haven't watched.
with? What foot does he kick with?
Gee, why are you asking me that question?
Let's move on.
Yeah, what foot does he cook with?
Huh?
What foot does
I
he
don't
cook
know.
with?
You're the French correspondent.
Oh, fair enough. I could have just lied, but yeah.
All right, cool. One team that I did want to touch on was Man United. We haven't got any Man United fans on, but we still have got to touch on. They made a signing of Donny van der Beek. Ben, you're a fan of Donny van der Beek. Tell us about him.
I love him. Love Donny. I really love him. I think this is a year too late though. Like,
yeah, word.
Phillip and the young. I think that's when he should have moved. But he's got his move. He's a good player. Obviously, everyone knows he's a good player. We just have to wait and see what he actually does. Where's he gonna play?
Middle wing. I saw middle wing. That's where he's gonna play.
Middle wing. Why are they got positions for?
Middle wing, innit?
Some rugby positional stuff.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like the guy. He's actually a good player. Like where he actually plays, isn't it? Like I don't think he fits into the. I don't think he's like a midfielder. To be fair.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought they would went for a DM before that type of midfielder. But I guess to be fair to them, I think the drop off between Pogba, Bruno, and then to Pereira and Fred is way too much. Like it's big. I think you saw it with you saw it after lockdown as well in games against West Ham, games against Southampton where Pogba just looked so tired but they couldn't change him because. Yeah, other men are just so bad. So maybe he comes in there, or maybe they go to a diamond as well. That could work. Maybe a diamond and play Matic as the DM and then whatever, and then Martial and Rashford up top. But yeah, I think it's a bit weird. I think they just sort of got someone in just to quieten the fans for a little bit until they get Sancho in. To be honest.
But he's a quality player. Like,
he is. But it's just a weird. I thought me personally, I would have thought it would be either Bruno or Van der Beek, but I guess no. It's the quality. Just getting another quality player in, but Liverpool.
Why are we going to Liverpool? What's going on?
So I was going for the top teams. Who next then? Go on.
Let's talk Liverpool.
Let's talk.
There's nothing to talk about, mate.
There is something to talk about. Why is there nothing to talk about? Why is there nothing to talk about?
Wijnaldum's leaving. Wow.
Why is there nothing to talk about? I don't know why we haven't completed the signing of Thiago yet. It is frustrating me. Like, I don't want to sound like the ungrateful kid. Oh yeah, we just won the Premier League, and why are you complaining? Sort of thing. But like, at the same time, I want to stay there. I want to stay at the top, and for us to stay at the top, you don't want to just rest in the laurels. You don't just want to you sort of need just a fresh face to add in there, something to like. Just add the little bit of. I think you even saw against Arsenal. When we lost against Arsenal, without Trent, the creativity is so bad. Like Robertson was our main creator, and that was it. Like we need someone Thiago just to add in there, and hopefully you get it over the deal. It is sad that it comes at Genius' expense. I don't agree with like you got a section of like fans on Twitter like, oh, get Genie out, blah blah blah. No, Genie's a class player. Like if you could have both, you could have both. But if he thinks it's time to move on, then let him move on. But
Liverpool, they're just broke boys. You're broke boys. Can't even afford a 30 mil player. Broke boys. I'm broke, baby. Like you got money, you don't want to spend it. You got money, you don't want to spend it.
I can't even argue.
I think you're gonna selling Brewster just to get this Thiago money.
Word, I saw that as well.
It's sad. It's sad. I don't know. And the thing is, I thought we would have been okay, like if we would have sold. So I think without COVID, they would have been interested in Harry Wilson a lot more. A lot more clubs would have probably bought him. Shaqiri, someone would have bought him. But like now, they're the type of players now you're thinking, like, do I really want to spend my whole budget on these type of players, like sort of thing? So now, like, yeah, it's getting a bit sticky. But we'll move on to our Merseyside rivals, Everton.
I'm just thinking, like, wait, sorry. Well, like,
No.
are you actually still think you're gonna challenge for the title next season, or do you think it's sticky?
Yeah, you know what? I still think we're gonna collect at least 80 to 90 points, and that will definitely be on the title, man. And what's filling me with hope is that Man City are not like they haven't signed anyone crazy yet. So if the Premier League was to start now, I would back us. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Man City's squad has improved since last year, and I still think we've got.
So you could say the same thing about Liverpool.
Yeah.
But we were better than them last year, though.
Okay, but
a lot better than them.
They got Torres.
Again, that doesn't add to their starting lineup, though.
Who's there?
Obviously, they still have a good team, but I just feel that defensively we're much better than them defensively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Confirmed. Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yeah, so I just feel like, but if they was to have got Messi, then I would have been worried. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if they do get a brilliant centre back, then maybe we might see.
I think they recently got Ake, no?
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna start.
Yeah, I think
you don't think he's gonna start?
They're gonna let go of Garcia still, and
I think they're gonna get right side of
fair, like we discussed earlier, you can't really play two left-footed centre backs. So yeah.
Yeah, I still think they're trying to get Koulibaly as well.
Pep is gonna have a nightmare, but let's move on.
Everton.
Yeah, Everton. They've been doing some mad signings. So they bought the Corey got announced today. James Rodriguez got announced on the weekend, and Allen as well from Napoli. So I think Allen and Rodriguez have they both played under Ancelotti before under the previous team. So like, what do you think about them signings? Good, bad?
Up the Toffees.
What'd you say?
No, nothing.
What did he say? I didn't even hear what he said.
Up the Toffees.
Up the Toffees.
Up the Toffees.
You saw that James Rodriguez meme, innit?
Nah. Listen, this is
I'm
bad.
unsure, you know. I'm unsure because their ages are like 28, 29, 29. So I'm just a bit like, but they are quality players, but it's just like, you go either way.
Them man got a Ford, and they put like a Porsche engine in the Ford. Like, it's scary, bro. The back foot is still weak.
Yeah.
You got dinosaur in goal, bro. Like, what's going on?
I'm hearing they're gonna loan out Tomori, to them. So.
Ooh. Nah, that's still needy, man. You wanna? He's needy.
Keenan Tomori is still not. Yeah, Tomori's good, but it's just still a bit. Yeah, it doesn't really.
Like, who's their centre back partnership is?
Mina. Oh, Yerry Mina.
Yerry Mina. You know, he's very sporadic player.
And left back, they're right left back, right back.
Yeah, he's alright. Coleman's still okay.
But it's still scary still.
Yeah.
They're good signings, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you have to, when you sign two technical guys, you have to sign an IC3. It's a must. Man,
that's quality piece of analysis from Mendes. It's true though.
He's seen what the Corey could do in the Premier League. He liked it, obviously, he saw it and brought him in.
So where does Rodriguez play? As a 10, as a wide player, or?
I think he only done 4-4-2 last season because with the players he got, that's all you could do. I think he's gonna go back to a 4-3-3 with Rodriguez playing 10. So that's the main role.
Yeah.
Do you think they can challenge for top 6?
No way, man.
I think they finished 8th, 9th.
Just about.
But we're forgetting about Richarlison. I think like Richarlison's scored 11 or 10 goals this season.
He's a baller, but he just needs. I think it's just still not. It's not enough, man. It's still not enough.
I like Calvin Lewin. You know, he does his
a good youth from a good home, isn't it? He's a good youth from a good home.
But they need a little bit more quality.
Yeah.
They got in the midfield. They need in defense and attack, man. I'm telling you this. They can turn this forward into a Porsche, but they want to keep the forward because it looks nice and that. You know?
Yeah, you know what? I think they need like Iwobi shocking. I don't know why they got him. Centre backs replacement. Those are the two main positions.
Iwobi's a good guy. He's a good baller as well. Let's be honest.
I know I've been saying that, but
he's a good baller, bro.
Those are the political comments.
No, you know what? Arsenal, I really liked Iwobi. Playing when he played in the 10 role, he was good. He was good, but on the wing, he's just not good enough. He's not good enough, and we know this.
He's not a winger. He's not.
He's a 10. He's a 10. But Ancelotti, because he's seen IC3 skin colour and all that, he's saying, "Go on the wing, go on the wing. You're quick, man. Rapido. Like, allow it."
What? What's a rapido?
Rapido.
Let's move on. Bielsa's in the Prem. Guys, what do you think? How's Bielsa? He obviously signed Rodrigo. That was an interesting signing. How do you think he's gonna do?
I'm scared for them still. They ain't got striker.
Rodrigo, bro. That's why they bought Rodrigo.
They got Rodrigo.
He's a winger, bro. Let's be honest. He's a winger.
He's a striker, but he just comes off like he comes deep for it. Like when he played against.
He's faking.
But at least it's kind of like similar to Timo Werner though, in that type of like mode of just
But there's not really a lot of bully number 9s now. There's not bully number 9s like the way you're thinking of it, like that.
There is, but he just don't score a lot of goals. That's the
Aguero.
So you can get Joe Linton or Haller up top, but they don't do much in terms of scoring goals. But I think with them, I think they might be alright, just in terms of they have actually a good coach, and we've seen what a good coach can do to teams. Like they can turn the average team into a well-organised, well-coached team. You see that with Sheffield United. Like obviously what Wilder's done with them, and obviously Bielsa should do with Leeds. Hopefully, like a well-coached team, they can do a lot. Hopefully, but I think it's interesting. There's a lot of talent in the Prem. What other transfers? I think.
You're darking it now. What about Arsenal, bruv?
We've already talked about them.
What about Arsenal?
You talked about your IC3 centre backs.
Oh, that was. But still, man, you signed another one, bruv.
Who did you sign?
And he's from Brazil, Gabriel.
We talked about that. All right.
No, he didn't.
You're a hater, man. You're a cat. Nah. Move on, then. You're a hater, bro. You're a meaty left back, bro.
I'm trying to think what other. What do you think about Tottenham? What do you think about what's Tottenham going to do this season?
No one's trying to talk about Newcastle, right? Cool.
Oh, Newcastle. Oh, yeah.
Another documentary from Tottenham, I think. Hey, Danny Rose is a G. Sorry. Danny Rose is a G.
Yeah, what Tottenham was going mad over that. What did you think about that conversation with him and Mourinho? I don't think he's done anything wrong, personally.
Well, the scale has changed. Players have the power now, because back in the day, you think anyone could talk to Fergie, Wenger, these were like that.
Yeah.
Man got in there like, you only play me once every month. Like, what the hell you doing? Like, get me in the squad and I'll show you what I can do. I'm thinking,
no, he came, the first thing he came in, he said, look, I'll go home and train there if you don't want me. He came up crud, straight.
Then he goes, listen, forget you. I need to talk to the chairman. Where's Daniel? He didn't say Daniel. He said, where's Dan? Nah, that's what you know. You players have got it, bro.
You know, I think, personally, without the camera, I think that conversation goes a different way. There's no way Mourinho has that without the camera. He knows the camera is there. Because even Mourinho, he's not looking at Danny when he's talking. He's not looking at him. He's just talking like, oh, this guy is irritating me.
Allow me, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you definitely.
But I don't. But at the same time, like, I think it's best for players to be honest with their coaches. And if you're not happy with the game time, go to the coach and ask what. Because to me, he looks like he's frustrated. Obviously, you know, he's asking, what can I do to start? That's what he's basically saying. Like, what can I do for more game time? And I think that's fair enough. Instead of like sulking or, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's doing anything wrong there, man. Because you got to think about it as well. Like, one of our friends was saying that, shout out Tino. Tino was saying that, like, he had Tanganga, a guy from youth, right-footed, playing left back, and he had Van Tongen playing left back. And then some days, then he wasn't even in the squad. So, like, man's had two centre backs in front of him. Like, come on, he has a right to be angry.
Well, this is Mourinho. Let's be honest. Like, he wants the defensive line before he. You know.
Well, what did Rose do? I don't know what did he do?
Nah, he watched that documentary. Then he went in the He went into...
No, as in, what did he do? No, I watched the little video, but what did he do prior to that? Like, was he playing that bad? I can't remember that time.
He just wasn't in choice in favour, innit? That's it. And his performances, to be fair, his performances weren't great, but he was saying like he doesn't play a lot, so it's hard for him to get consistency or whatever. But yeah,
fair enough.
Okay, cool. Let's do our Premier League predictions. I'll start with a light one. Who's going to be top goal scorer? I'll start. Let me just start with. Let me say Mane. Go on. Let me say Mane.
What, for your team, or are you talking about?
No, whole Premier League, mate.
Let me pick Mane.
Yeah.
Who I want?
I'm saying Aubameyang or...
Yeah, I'm saying Aubameyang or Kane, man.
Or Kane, yeah. Aubameyang or Kane still.
Aubameyang's got 20 goals past 2 seasons, so I can see him getting that again, man.
All right, there's no point us doing top assist. You know, it's going to be Trent anyway, so there's no point.
It's going to be the English Robin Perez.
Who's that?
Who's he talking about?
Saka.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Move on. Let's move on.
Does this guy even know he's going to play? Where's he going to play? Right.
On the right.
They're gonna put him keeper next season.
Right, he's right on front three. He's playing centre mid. He's playing left back, left centre. Man.
That's how live he. Listen, this guy's key, bro. They gave him the number 7 for a reason. They saw the viz. Left-footed English Robin Perez.
All right, cool. Player of the year quickly.
This is
next
hard.
year.
This is hard, though.
He's gonna have
who you saying? I'm gonna say Trent or something, though.
No, what would I say? It's hard. Yeah, it's hard still. It's difficult still.
It's hard, but I'm seeing the big season. I don't know, man. Who's gonna have a big season this season?
I think if Pogba stays fit, I can see Pogba having a good season. You know.
This guy just said Ziyech.
I can see it.
No,
I'm a visionary.
Ziyech. I think Ziyech will be the best one out of your signing. I think he'll have the best season still. And you know why? Because he's 27, 28. Them are 22, 23. Like Ziyech is set and he's like he knows how he wants to play. Sort of like I think he'll be the quickest to adapt, but I still don't think we'll have a mad season like that.
I'm a visionary, man.
It's tough. Anyway, we'll move on. So quickly, let's just say our like top 6 quickly. I'll start. Sorry.
In order or no order?
Order. That's not fun, is it? I'll start. Obviously, I'll start Liverpool, Man City. Hopefully, if we get Thiago, then it's confirmed Liverpool. But I see it like if you don't get Thiago, it's gonna be tight. Liverpool, Man City. I think Chelsea. I think Chelsea's attacking quality is just a bit too much. And if they get his goalkeeper, if he's alright, then Chelsea. I think Chelsea might even be in a title race up until like February, March, maybe January, February, and then they'll drop off. I think. And then Man United, because I think that front four would be nice. I think this is where it gets interesting. I think Arsenal might sneak it 5th because over Tottenham, just because I think Arteta's coaching is top notch. I think he's a good coach, but I don't think they'll have just enough personnel to get into the top 4. Then Tottenham 6. That's what I think. What about you guys? I think Leicester will drop off this season as well. I think.
Yeah, confirmed. I'm back with my boys. We're winning the league next season.
Oh damn!
And I'm saying it right now.
This, Nosa. You don't have to do this.
No, I'm saying it right now.
Listen, you're not less of a fan if you don't say he was gonna.
Who's your boys? The French squad, or you talking about?
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. Manu's gonna be above Liverpool and City, confirmed. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, with Harry Maguire at the back.
Liverpool confirmed. Man City, I'm not too sure. But Liverpool confirmed they're going to be above Liverpool. Man United are going to...
With Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in
You man ain't
charge.
got no depth and quality. You ain't got no depth and quality.
He said the exact same thing last season.
Me?
Everyone was saying we had no depth last season.
But you don't. But now they've clocked your game even more though.
Bro, like
don't bro me.
Bro. Our midfield is packed. All we need is one more forward.
Wait. What you said? Firmino can go 20 games without scoring a goal, and he's still gonna put a smile on his face. Like, is that normal? Come on, is that normal? That white team is gonna shine. It's gonna shine.
Bro, watch how you're talking to guys that we got 99 points this year, bro. 99 points. How much do you think that drop off? How much do you think a drop off will be, bro?
Watch.
Will they go to 90 to 60? It won't be a drop off of that, bro.
Man United are gonna finish above Liverpool next season.
So wait. This guy just said it's gonna be Chelsea, United, City, Liverpool.
Yes.
He's lost it. He's actually lost it.
United are going to finish above Liverpool. I'll say that.
Then carry on. What happens after that?
Yeah. It's just going to be a battle from North London, isn't it? I don't know.
This is back on the Just Vibes thing. Oh, my God.
You gotta move on mad, fam. Anyway, this time next season, you better just give me my belt, so that's what I'm gonna
say. Anyway, it's gonna be.
Yeah, Ben. What's yours, Ben?
I think City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Tottenham.
That's interesting.
Maybe. I'm liking Sheffield United signings this season, you know. It's very, very key. Listen, they got some good fullbacks from Derby.
Yeah, he's good.
They work hard. And they brought in your guy from Chelsea.
I'm producing.
Yeah. I'm thinking they might sneak into Europa as well. So
that's true.
It's looking like a good season, to be fair. But yeah, that's my prediction.
Yeah, I do think the quality will be more. I think it might probably be a closer league this year. More quality teams, definitely. Even with the you still got Wolves there as well. Wolves will always be in and around there, and you got Sheffield and
they signed some 18-year-old for 35 mil.
Yeah, that Fabio Silva.
You know about Fabio?
I don't know FM. I ain't watched him in real life.
Yeah, same.
I know of him, but
I don't think he's actually scored a league goal, has he?
That's what I said. I think that's what it's that goal.
He hasn't scored a league goal. How does that make sense? And you're paying 35 mil. Oh,
but you know, Nuno, I've got trust in his signings. To be fair,
he hasn't replaced Doherty. What's going on?
Oh yeah, he hasn't actually.
He signed the Leon guy who plays centre half.
Marcel.
I don't know why. I don't know where he's gonna play. I'm scared. Let me hear this. He might bring in that Max Kilman guy to play left wing back and put Johnny on the right, but it's scary right now. Let me be honest.
Yeah, very scary, man.
I think they were banking on getting Maitland-Niles, but Maitland-Niles obviously had performed.
Maitland-Niles would be so perfect for them. I can't lie.
But now he's obviously staying. Yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Premier League starts this weekend. We'll obviously cover it and analyze it. We're looking forward to it.
You know what's scary, yeah? Liverpool's got back-to-back the champions from the championship. Like, what's going on there? Are you man paying them or what's going on there? You got no
Go on.
This season. Like, they man are giving you some easy runs.
Do you know who we got after that?
Who?
Arsenal, Chelsea, Leeds, Arsenal, Chelsea is peak. And then we got Man City like 3-4 games after. It's peak, you know.
That's more like it. That's what I need to see. I need to see some big games early.
But it's all right, though. We beat all you man last year, so we should do it again. So yeah, we need to touch on a couple of the England international. You know what? Actually, when I saw this, cause I saw this on my phone. I was at work. I saw 2 obviously internationals getting stripped from getting axed from the England squad. And I was thinking, oh sugar. Then I saw Greenwood and Foden got girls back. I was thinking, oh, these men. Like I was thinking, oh, obviously these are the youngest man in the squad. Like obviously it's a bad thing, but I feel like if it could happen to anyone, those are probably the 2 best players it could happen to in terms of obviously if you didn't know the situation, I think Greenwood and Foden they brought back girls to the hotel of the England camp, obviously breaking the bubble. So, but yeah, what do you think? I don't want to touch on. I don't really like touching on people's personal lives too much, but we still have to cover it a little bit. Ben, what's your thoughts on this?
I just think the nose picker has got into Philip's head.
Who's the nose picker?
They're good boys from early still.
and obviously they just man. Obviously, listen. It even happened in NFL. Like a rookie brought in a girl into the hotel. It just happens, isn't it? Like it's just a random on. They're
toasted, isn't it? They're toasted.
Yeah, man, toasted. What can you do, bro? It just happens. Unfortunately, them one got caught.
Yeah.
Obviously, got to take it serious because they are superstars and they are in the light. So yeah, but I guess it does happen. But man, as the saying goes, boys will be boys, isn't it? But let's just move on from it and let them. Obviously, they apologize. They know they've done wrong. But yeah, man, let's move on from it.
Yeah, definitely. Boys will definitely be boys. No, so do you think that they should get any more punishment? So people are saying that maybe they shouldn't be called up for the next couple of international squads, or their club should discipline them, or what do you think their punishment should be? And how serious do you think this situation is?
It's not serious at all, you know that.
But obviously, I don't want to be like too obviously because obviously there will be people watching the pod saying like you're putting people's lives at risk by bringing in. Do you know what I mean? Because potentially the girls could have coronavirus and you're putting other people at risk. So there is that factor to it.
In the current climate that we're in, yeah, we should take that serious. Obviously, we don't know how much of a risk factor it could have potentially been if the girls had corona, you know, and obviously there'll be violation of the regulations that they put in place. Yeah. So yeah, in that context, you can take it seriously. But when you think about the age and the main factor of them being boys and being the youngest in the squad, it's just random, innit? Like when Osman was 18, 19, I know you man was up to no.
I was at uni, bro. I don't know either.
Oh what? No, sorry. Something.
Yeah.
Delete this bit, man. Something came up on my screen, man. Sorry.
Yeah, Ben. Let's continue. Yeah, it's cool.
You basically saying like, they're just quite excited. They're in the hotel.
Definitely. Do you think so? Obviously, there's no Man United players in the squad. So, do you think maybe if there was Man United players in the squad, so if you had your Maguire or Rashford there, Greenwood they wouldn't have done it, or you still think? Because maybe Greenwood could have been sharing with Rashford, and obviously Rashford would have told him like, "Yo, like you can't really do that, maybe." Or
maybe, but I think Southgate put them together because they are like maybe they are close.
Childhood, friends,
yeah. Yeah, it's both their first cap, but maybe not. It's if and buts in it, but
yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's that deep because they, like Southgate said, like nothing really bad actually happened. They just broke the rules, obviously, but no one got into contact with anyone else. So it's nothing too tough. Like I don't think the FA should do anything. I saw the FA might give them a little a fine or something like that. I don't think that's maybe. I'm not sure, but ban them for the next couple caps. I don't think that's needed, to be fair.
No, they should. I think they should put them to under 23s just for one game. Like, you know, you need to pattern up.
Yeah, maybe. Because
I think they were quite lucky because they actually got their caps before they done this. So, like, they got their debuts 2 days before. So they were quite lucky in that sense. But yeah, I guess it is what it is, isn't it? I'm sure they will be dealt with accordingly. But yeah, just in terms of call-ups and that. Calvin Phillips got a call-up. Ben, your boy, talk to us about your boy. Are you happy? Did he deserve it?
100%. The Yorkshire Pearl, bro. Like, you're gonna see it this season. He's actually a real good baller. He was actually. I was watching the game. He was moving a little bit shaky, but obviously first cap and all, it happened.
Yeah.
But he's real comfortable in the league side. He's actually a good ball playing player. So you'll see it this season. He's a good player.
So yeah, that's a good shout. Just in terms of when I was thinking, do we have any breakthrough players this year that are going to? Do we think that's going to come through? So obviously Calvin Phillips might be one, but any players that you think that might just shock people or might come through.
What, that I'm new to the league or just
Any.
Ziyech? I said Ziyech, shouldn't
Ziyech, yeah. Ziyech is a shout. I think Martinelli might have a good season this season. I think if he plays more games, I feel like he might come through and have a good season this season. I feel like with Martinelli, he's a worker, innit? So I feel like you're just gonna work and work on his attributes. And I don't think he's the most. He's not. I don't think he's as gifted as Greenwood, but you can tell he's got that work ethic. And obviously, he's come from a poor background. He wants to work hard. And I think he might have a good season this year.
I'm gonna go with my guy Phillip Foden. I think he's gonna do a madman. Him and De Bruyne are gonna be driving City to this league title. I think that's what I think.
he?
Yeah, he'll get more game time.
Why
Definitely.
is that laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Philip.
Hey, don't call him Philip. It's Phil to you. Don't call him Philip.
That's it.
He needs to bulk up a little bit. He just needs to bulk up a little bit. That's it.
No, you don't. Move on, Peter. I don't want to hear this guy.
I think Curtis Jones might have a good season. I feel like I tip him to have quite a good season, just in terms of he's quite a good fit. He's a good fit for Liverpool and he's confident. When he's on the ball, he wants to make something happen all the time. Like, he's not one of them players that will pass it side to side. If he wants to take a shot from 30 yards, he'll take it. He's kind of skillful. And I feel like around a team like that, it's only going to improve. I think Klopp's quite good with young players, and I think he might have a good season. And you know the player that we were saying that no goals, no assists, just vibes. Watch out for Taki. Watch out for Taki. Watch out. He's here now. He is here. Let me just say, obviously, he was on a little tourist trip before, or he had a pandemic. He was here alone. You know, come from Austria. It was a bit lonely, but now he's arrived. You know what I'm saying? You see him? He's looking a bit.
I see a little bit
nippy.
Still, no. Minamino might do a madness.
Yeah, like I tip him to might be a couple of games where it might be tight. He might just come on and just nick a goal, or he might create an open. He's quite. I think he's quite a nippy player. He might shock a few people this season. I think, but yeah. Anyone else? But yeah, if you might think of any, just let me know. But I'm gonna go on to listeners' questions now as we wrap this up. Cool. So Eman's 419 says, can Chelsea challenge? Can Chelsea interested name? I'm not sure what that's about, but fair enough. Can Chelsea challenge for the title next year? I think we already know Nosa's thoughts. Ben, what do you think?
Nah, not until
Hey.
Let's talk.
No. Focus in Kazakhstan.
Let me speak my
Thursday night football. Kazakhstan. Do your thing, Kazakhstan.
Okay, until they sign an actual keeper, they cannot challenge for the title. You have not signed a keeper yet. Let's slow down the wheels right now.
Yeah.
Right now, no. If they sign a keeper, I still think they need something else. I don't know what exactly, but it's still...
So I don't know about the... I think Rudiger's going to play with Thiago, to be honest, Thiago Silva, and I just still think that's a bit shaky.
Yeah. How old is Thiago Silva? Turning 36 next month, apparently.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I think I heard they just need to get a supervisor in the youth program. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It will be interesting. I think they will be there, maybe third or fourth, but to actual contender, you need a good defense, man. It'll be hard. I think it'll be hard for him. And also, you're not worried about maybe Lampard. He's inexperienced in terms of a title challenge and stuff like that, big games. And
I mean, from a coaching perspective,
Guardiola, they change it mid-game. If something's not working, boom, he changes it. He has different systems, blah blah. So
yeah, that's normal. Obviously, because Lampard's been in the game for 2 years now. There's a lot of times where even from a fan's point of view, even you man, you're like, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? And it's just that's just inexperience. The Mount situation, that's just madness. That one's just madness. That's not inexperience. But there's little things that happen that you're thinking, gee, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, allow it. You're doing wrong, but I think it's his ego, innit? He's trying to prove to himself that, I can do this. But obviously, that just comes with inexperience, and just that. natural hunger to win, thinking your tactics might be the best, but sometimes you got to prove different.
Yeah, go on, Ben, sir.
Lampard's a better coach than Arteta, you know.
You think so? That's a big shout.
I don't see it still. I actually don't see it.
What, with Arteta?
Yeah, I think Arteta's a better coach than him.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Lampard's better coach than Arteta.
Oh, no.
I was about to say. Yeah, obviously Arteta's got less resources, so I'll probably agree with that.
Yeah, that's why. I think if Arteta had the money Lampard had, he will take Arsenal.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he's trying to win the Champions League by 2023. So.
Yeah, bro. If he
have your take on that, innit?
Hey, we'll wait and see. But yeah, man, I think like I said, Arteta's better than Lampard. Until like maybe we see actually a Lampard system, like, or we see something in the system where like, oh, that's how Lampard plays. I don't think you could actually challenge for the title if you get me. If you get what I mean. We know how Klopp plays, the high press, wing backs, Guardiola, tiki-taka.
Yeah.
Lampard, I don't know what it is.
I think he tries to play attacking football, and in terms of like, he has like a little of a press sometimes.
Yeah, it's all over the gap.
Yeah, tries to play out. It's quite. He wants it fast, innit? But I don't think he has the players to do it sometimes.
Last season was his second season. He hasn't really identified his own.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Foundation, his own, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen Arteta, he's copying Guardiola to a bit, to a T. I'm not, no disrespect to Arteta, but he copies Guardiola's system.
I think he wants that 2-8s, definitely wants the 2-8s in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean, Peter?
You guys are building for Aouar and you want Partey. I think that's where he wants to go, the 2-8s and the front three. But yeah,
I see three like Ben says.
Yeah. Tracksuit Palace says, who's the more complete forward, Aubameyang or Kane? I'll answer this one. I think Kane is probably the more complete forward. I think Kane's got more in his arsenal in terms of just being able to hold up the ball, playing people into play. He's shooting, obviously. He can head the ball. Like, he's finishing his elite as well, and I think he's got a bit more. But obviously, Aubameyang's got that PMP, that pace and power, and you can't you can't put any price on that PMP. You know, sometimes that's all you need. So, boy, you can't put any price on that. But maybe Kane. But I don't know. Like, if you use your strengths to how you use it, like, it doesn't really matter sometimes. But I'll say probably Kane. And I do want to see Aubameyang up top as well. I want to see how he if he's able to get still like the same amount of goals, and if Arsenal's play suffers, because I feel like Lacazette does a good job of not of scoring, but he does a good job of holding up the ball and bringing other players into play and stuff like that. So I don't know if Aubameyang will be able to do the same thing. I don't know if Benny, you agree or not.
No, I think the question would have been about who's the better finisher. I think that would have been a better question, but better con striker, definitely Harry Kane, because he does everything that a striker needs to do.
So better finisher, yeah, that would be hard, you know.
Better finisher, I think it's Aubameyang, to be fair.
Really?
Like Kane. Kane is the complete forward, but finishing, I think it's Aubameyang. Let me be honest.
I think it's what comes to my head is that Harry Kane has a more variational finishes.
Yeah.
But maybe Aubameyang is the better finisher. I don't know, because when Harry Kane hits it goes corners every time. Corners.
It's mad. But the way Aubameyang gets into the spots to score, to actually finish, I think that's what makes him the better finisher. But Kane,
Aubameyang doesn't need that many chances. Like,
yeah, that as well, bro. Yeah.
Kane, neither does Kane though. So
it's in the air. But that would have been a better question, to be fair. But yeah,
it's tough still. And with Aubameyang, I hate to say it, but that miss against in the Europa League, that just comes into my head. And the thing is, like, he scored so many goals, it happens, but like it's one of them finishes that they just stick. It's hard. So next question is Ben asked this: is Conor Cody top 5 centre backs in the? Basically, Ben doesn't rate any of the centre backs in the Premier League right now, because every week. Last week he said Maguire. This week he said it's Conor Cody.
I'm trying to figure it out, you know. Who's top 5? You know,
No.
Nah, he's not, man.
I was watching the England game,
You see the wait. Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben.
I was watching the England game though. Yeah, I think he brings more to the table, like on the board, than Harry Maguire. So I'll take
Confirmed.
Harry Maguire for some reason.
Harry Maguire's not good on the ball, you know. I don't know where this like.
Is the World Cup? Is that World Cup? Is literally the World Cup? Where
he's not actually good on the ball. He's not. I mean, he's more comfortable than most defenders, but he's not a good ball-playing defender. He's not.
Yeah.
Like, Conor Cody, when he wants to play that pinpoint, especially the long pass, he's got that switch on point.
But I think Conor Cody's great for he's like 5th or 6th, let me be honest.
No, but his athleticism is bad, though.
No, that's why
when you see, it was the match against Chelsea when Abraham done him, like, completely put into the... He said,
talk about pre-season, man. That was
no, this was in pre-season,
bro. That was in August.
Oh my days, like, this guy. What's wrong with you? That was Premier League. But you're saying just because it's August, it's pre-season.
Yeah. You know
oh my god.
So in terms of centre backs, let's quickly go through them. Obviously Van Dijk, Laporte, Gomez. Who else is there? Sionchu, yeah, I think.
I don't know about that guy. Let me be honest.
I thought, but the season he had, I thought like he's a shout in there. But let's just say, question mark beside him. Who else is there?
Then it's a toss-up between Maguire and Conor Cody. Let me be honest.
Oh my god!
And even Dunk, he's done free, isn't it? He's done free.
You know, Koski's better than Dunk. So
what about Ake? Ake, you guys are forgetting Ake.
His team just gone shocking. That's why.
I was. Let me be honest. I was a big fan of Ake, like big fan. I watch him, and I think he looks good in it. He's left-footed, strong. And then I just saw his heading, the stats of his heading. That it's irked me ever since. Just the heading, like I think he's 226, in terms of like winning headers out of like 260 defenders that have played more than 1,000 minutes. Like he's got like a 40% win rate of headers. For centre backs, you know how bad that is.
But he's not even on the
terrible. That's less than half. He wins.
He's below 6 foot, fam. That's why I think that's one of the main reasons. Yeah. He's like 5'11", 5'10".
Then, but whose fault is that then?
I don't know. You start off as a left back.
Like I like him though. I do like him, but you can't win 40% of headers. Like, just irks me a bit.
It's terrible.
But I do think he's a good centre back though, or maybe it might improve when he goes to Man City and he plays under Pep's system. Maybe.
I think Pep even signed to play left back. You know, that was a good sign. I swear down.
It's not realistic at all.
I'm thinking Mendy. He's always in the hospital or in the Louis store.
Or dancing or doing something. Or...
Then you got
you might not move like Graham Souness now, man.
Because in Tech Show, he's not really serious, but like going back.
Just vibes. He's just vibes.
So maybe he signed him to go left back or centre back. Maybe one of the two.
Bro. I think it's part of his plans. I definitely think he bought him thinking, okay, you can play left back as well.
Yeah.
But
the headings that
But yeah, those centre backs is true though. Conor Cody's definitely in and around. He's in and around. I'm trying to
sit down and do like top.
The pool.
What about Tottenham centre backs? Tottenham must have one centre back in there, no?
Well, Sanchez just all over the place this season.
That guy Zuma, bro, the Colombian Zuma.
The Sheffield centre backs as well. Nah, it's getting a bit.
I'm in a nice spot, though. Not top five.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else to touch on, boys? You want to touch on? I think that's it, you know.
That's it.
Yeah, just follow us on our socials, Street Pundits, Instagram @Street_Pundits. So I will be back next week to analyse the start of the Premier League. Peace.